All right, guys, the high school football tour continues, and now we're out here on the campus of Rocky Mount Academy with first-year head coach Terrell Hudgins. Coach Hudgins, some big shoes to fill, taking over for Coach B.W. Holt. You guys have won back-to-back state titles. First, though, talk about what it was like to be hired for the job here.
It was a great opportunity. My players, they were excited about it, the parents, just everyone overall. So to have the support of everyone was pretty huge.
You played for Coach B.W. Holt. You coached under him here at Rocky Mount Academy. Talk about what you may have learned from him, either as a player or as a coach, that can help you this year.
I've learned a lot. Actually coaching behind him for the past 3 years, there's countless things I couldn't even, I could go all day. And playing for him for 2 years, also learned a lot. But while I was in college, he still called, once or twice a week. And, he's been a part of my life on and off the field. So I'm sure whatever we do this year, all the credit goes to him.
Well, a lot of it's going to go to you, and it's going to be your job now. What have you kind of done since you stepped in here to kind of make it your own program a little bit?
We won 2 in a row, so if it isn't broke, don't fix it. But, we could touch it up a little bit and add some paint to it. So there's a couple new things, but for the most part, we're still, following what we've been doing the past 3 years here. So, yeah.
We've talked to Coach Holt in the past about his transition from 11-man to 8-man football. How was the transition for you? You started off as an assistant coach, and now you're the head coach.
Yeah, it's not huge. Coach Holt the past year let me do a lot more, call a lot more plays. So, when he wasn't around, I helped run things around here, I guess. And so it's not a huge difference. I have to watch more film now and things like that, but I'm excited about it and it's fun. So, things are all right.
What about from playing the 11-man game and coaching the 11-man game to now coaching the 8-man game?
Yeah, there's a difference, but football is football. So you just take 3 guys off the field, make the field smaller, and you normally take a lineman and a wide receiver and a running back off on the offensive side, and then defense, linebacker, lineman, safety. But, I feel like football is football. So,
one of the interesting things about your guys' schedule is that you actually end up playing in the playoffs a lot of the teams that you played during the season. Talk about those kind of challenges and having to play so many repeat teams on your way to a state title.
Yeah, it's always hard to play a team twice. For instance, my senior year of high school, we played Rose twice. We kind of blew them out the first time, and the second time they had a chance to figure out what to do and, study film all season, and they shut us down, and they won. So it's pretty tough. But, you have to get the guys to believe and keep practicing hard and play hard and study, and you get to where you want to go.
Well, we've gotten to see some of these guys grow through the program these past couple of years. Had some leaving this past season due to graduation. Talk about some of the guys we're going to be seeing this year, though, and the names we're going to be reading in the Rocky Mount Telegram come Saturday morning.
Yeah, we had 8 guys graduate. We had 2 transfer, but we have a quarterback who's pretty good, and I couldn't even name one guy because I feel like a lot of guys have to step up this year if we want to get to where we've been going. So. You'll see our quarterback in there. You see a running back, your receiver. I can't even give you names because, we're still working on that, but I'm sure we'll have a couple names in the paper on Saturday.
Some other names we can talk about are the names on your schedule. Any thoughts on any of the teams coming up on this year's slate for the Eagles?
We have some pretty good teams. We start off the season with the team we played in the championship game, so that's going to be a tough task, and that's Parrott Academy out of Kinston, and St. David's a pretty good team. And there's a couple more who are pretty good. So each game will be a challenge this year.
And I guess lastly here, just talk about, what your goals are for this season. I mean, I guess, coming off the heels of back-to-back state titles, what are your goals here as first-year head coach?
We're going to bust our butts, and we want to win another ring, plain and simple. We're about the sportsmanship part of things, and we're – we don't want the guys to believe that winning is everything, but it's a lot. If I come here and we lose 2 seasons in a row and not win a game, I'm probably getting fired. So the goal is to win a championship. That's it.
Best of luck to you guys this year, and thanks so much for joining us here on the show today.
Thank you.
All right, and that's going to do it for the Rocky Mount Academy preview.